Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and this is the last of the voiceovers for Rakenzarn Tales, thankfully. Now, approaching this final fight, and the big build-up to the boss, I was mildly amused by this. I do actually like this scene, this is one of the better ones. But wait. I think Kite said this job wounds up rather than wound. Again, I think there's going to be a little bit of review of this section's dialogue, because there has been a couple of errors here and there, but it's so harsh using Dirk as another battering ram. Now you may notice the mouse occasionally flickering onto screen. Unfortunately, I did actually have to do some checking at one point. Now I'm curious what the Iron Beast was. I bet it's like something like a car or a tank or something. Dirk not understanding what it is. Oh, come on, Dirk should know what a battering ram is. He's from a medieval age. It's just so harsh. What's all this with making Dirk the absolute butt monkey of the group? Now, the open sesame line did make me grin. Of all the things it could be. And then a lot of stuff in here. At this point, I kind of realised that we may have been ripped off by our client. It's a case of we have been underpaid for this job. Again, unfortunately, as I've got a tendency to skim read, I was pressing the button a bit too fast to sort of make the dialogue speed up and accidentally skip the occasional line. Bit of a bad habit, really. And I was surprised there was any guards wanting to work for her after what she'd done. Yay, someone actually acknowledges you're a junior detective. Yeah. It's like the apparently noble lady who's in fact the villain's go. You've got the writing bang on here. You've got the personality at least. Very well done. It's like that sort of hypocrite, but enough that you sort of can see that she's just a merely extremist in her own mindset. Now, I'm wondering, are they Yu-Gi-Oh monsters? Maxwell making very off comments again. This is just awesome though. It's a case of everyone you managed to enslave and annoy. That conga line of, or Mexican wave almost, of angry emotes. Just quite good. escape, though! The exits are blocked! Weirdly, I didn't really have the option to put Carol or anyone in my party, so I think I've got their card, maybe. I'll have to double check. I'm actually kind of glad I brought Axel along for this mission. I wonder if he would still have all these lines even if he wasn't in the party. Yeah, I just went all out here. I just thought, heck with it, this is the end of this side mission. So, power up everyone! But then it was no damage to damage to go, it just made me laugh even more. Weakest character in my party, and then 13,000 damage. That's pretty much gotta be half her health, at least. At this point I just thought curb stomp, utter curb stomp of a battle. Even so, I was still kind of a bit scatterbrained and a bit umming and ahhing about what moves to do. I thought, should I power up some more, or should I just go all out? And eventually just thought, hell with it, everyone attacks. So she's taken about 26,000 damage at this point. Stuck-up nobles just seem to make very good villains, I always think. Certainly it's quite common. So yeah, that was about 30,000 damage. And then you get this the speech about, oh, we must deal with all these deal with these letters and vagabonds through extreme methods, which somehow villains never realise makes them just as bad as those people. I'd probably argue she's worse than most of the villains out there. I mean, if she was just planning on targeting bandits, then yeah, that'd be understanding. But nope, she was planning on just starting with bandits and then going for anyone who just didn't agree with her. Or it's called your bondage fetish, Carol. I would love to see if she's actually been working the knights for the knights the whole time. And then backstory, which is actually done really reasonably well. Now, this I found is an extreme logic jump. Just because there was this history book, which gave no indication of age, of like how long the history was, or what kingdom it was about. Yes, but there's no details on what that kingdom was, and it's just such a huge logic jump that not even Q should be able to just like spout this out. It's not like she's got any distinguishing marks. There was no description of the princess. We have anime characters left, right, and centre running around who are royalty and are sort of wandering royalty at that. So, as I said, this is just a bit contrived. I mean, it does at least, when it gets into it, explain why she hasn't run away from this rogue guild that she's a member of. I mean, this did actually make me want to go potentially go and play the game that these characters are from, just from the appearance of it. It looks actually it's got a better story than some of the other RPG makers' games that are out there. Very nice use of music here as well, and that sort of like self-doubt about after the initial rage passes, like, do I want to really do vengeance on this person I cared a lot about? I was at this point expecting him to join the Nazi Guild, sort of abandon the Rogue Guild they're a member of, and join the Nazi Guild for protection. But it didn't turn out that way, which was, actually kind of nice. Especially since if you consider some of my previous statements about the current amount of available characters. Whilst it's amazing, the roster, I think that again it's just Dark Q giving himself a bit too much work to do, and I think some of them would actually work better as sort of characters who do things for your guild rather than straight out combatants. Whoa. No, I totally saw through this. Or actually, no, I did expect a quick potential boss battle when the music started. So, with a bit of new loot, I mean, they were quite nice pieces of equipment, but again, I really wish they were ARM equipment, because at this point, with all the cards I've got, I simply don't want to give up using the cards, because they give you so much additional ability. And it's like the Jake card's not moving, the Finn card's pretty decent, and I could consider changing that round for Dark Magician Girl. But it just doesn't give me enough physical defense. And that's all for this video.